Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. And we are still in the 2026 Winter Super League. We're in week two. Week one slid by. There were a couple of games lost to time. Sorry about that. You just won't get to see them. It won't matter, will it? You'll live. And we have today Feufollet and his rats versus Velihopea and his pro elves. I still maintain pro elves is better than Elven Union. I don't understand the name change to Elven Union. They're not a union. Like, you'd think if there was the team, if someone described Blood Bowl to you and all the teams and then said, oh, there's a team called Elven Union, what do you think they are? The obvious answer is, oh, it's probably got like a high elf, a wood elf, and a dark elf in it, same as like, the Old World Alliance team and the Underworld team. And it's not, it's just a completely separate team. Pro Elves is just way better. Anyway. It's the Elven Union, yeah. So amusingly, after the debacle in World Championships, Veli has changed his team up to a better version of the Pro Elf team, and K-Fool has picked Veli's crappy team from the World Championships. We've got the Wrestle Strip stack, which is what I much prefer. The other stack that I like is Dodge Frenzy on the Blitzers, and then we've got two Dodge Blitzers instead of a stupid Guard Blitzer. So, hello, Sasha. 9, 10, 11, 12. So we do have bench, and we do have 3 rerolls and an Apo and a leader reroll not yet on the pitch. And the rat team is basically the same rat team we've seen elsewhere, right? Oh, wait, no. I don't see a strip gutter. Is this... Okay. Naked gutter. We've got a naked gutter. No strip gutter. He goes boring rule of 5. Valley is a top level player, so will defend the blitz. Look at that. A plus. Just immediate A plus. Solid defensive structure from Valley. Good job. It's not whether it came in handy. That's the thing, Ord. That's the trick. Not the trick. That's the trick of the mind that screws people. It's exactly like, it's just an extreme version of when people are like, oh my God, I had pass block once and like someone threw a pass and I moved like Eldrill in the way and it like won me the game. It's like, yeah, sure. Great. Pass block was great that one time. But the other 95 times that you needed to use that player, like pass block was rubbish. And that's the problem with that blitzer. The vast majority of the time you need that blitzer. Dodge is considerably more useful than guard. I don't know. Is the answer? I don't know why he stuck the line over there. Oh, that's wrong, isn't it? So Feufollet did have it right, and instead then just put the Roger on the Blitzer, which is just a 1 in 9 dodge away. Whereas he could have put the Roger on these. So yeah, that was pretty crap. So the Blitz is probably just this guy now. Look how weird the Pro Elf Blitzer looks in the middle of his paws. They look more normal, like proportioned, and then he does this pause and he looks, what at the state of him? Looks like he's made out of fucking twigs. It's like Pro Elves evolved from like praying mantises or something. What the hell is that? Just going for the blocks. Ooh, I don't like that. Why is he at the front of the screen? That's a mistake. Is he just going to wanna? No. Why did he put him in there? Okay. It was a bit of a messy turn there from Veli. He's ended up exposing the stack, which is bad when there's a bloody Lino. Could have just stood right there instead. He's also exposed the wrestle to just a straight 2 dice. He just steps the guard in there. So yeah, don't like that at all. You really should have planned that turn out a bit better. And he blitzes the soft target. And then also hits the soft target. What the hell? You don't even have block. Hit the wrestler. Okay. If Valley doesn't win this, it's a Dyson. Okay, so he's the blitz. And fails the dodge. I mean, he probably could have just not bothered to dodge there, couldn't he? Ball is on a catcher at the back here. I've got the wrong... There we go. That's better. No armor break there is really nice. You don't really want to lose one of your skills, but it does open this center, which means that the ball can no longer just loiter at the back for free. It brings the ball into play. Burns a reroll. Doesn't get powered. He's correct to blitz off the ball. And no real reason to run the risk of either a 1 in 81 even, or a 1 in 36 with the dodge. Should clear the ball there, and not in a rush or anything. Sometimes you do have to do the dodge, right? Sometimes it's just much better to do the dodge. You end up in a much stronger position, or you're running low on time. You need to move forward. You can't afford to blitz backwards, that kind of thing. But in this case, none of those is true. There's dodging the ball or blocking with the blockless ball carrier is just a risk that you don't need to do. Simple as that. Burns his spare reroll, the leader. Ends up in a decent position. Double screened. And the rats just take a... like... So this is like the opposite, because Feufollet is also French, right? This is the opposite of the French style. The French style of rats is, you know, just pile in. Crystal Hunter also does it. Just pile in, base everyone, hope you live, because Blood Bowl is nice to you, and then win quite a lot of the time because your opponent panics or they don't actually get POWs or armor breaks. Whereas this is like, oh well, I did have some pressure. I'm just not going to bother now. I'm just going to blitz this rando line. Lino. Killed him, so there we go. Good job. Okay, and now we have the problem where he just ate 2 badly hurts. Puts him down to 10 players. He's got an Apo. I don't really like going down to 10, yeah? You might never see a badly hurt again. There is some munching going on in the background. I've got a Terry's Chocolate Orange open near me, which was a mistake. I mean, the Apo would have kept him off the pitch, Sasha. So if you Apo a badly hurt, it stays off the pitch. If you Apo a KO, it stays on the pitch as a stun. Yeah, it's a mistake. I've got it near me. It's a disaster. Never mind, it was another badly hurt, so there's his Apo. 3 Kaz in 3 turns, not great for the Pro Elves. I'm using the one I got for Christmas, I went in my mother's Christmas bag that I brought home from my mother's, and I was like, oh yeah, there's a Terry's Chocolate Orange in here. There's really no need to go that deep with the defense, but it's pretty funny. I know, look, doesn't kill his own player and surfs this catcher who for no reason at all is just left as a surf bait. It's not bait if it can just get surfed, is it? I think High Elves look okay. I mean, it depends on the... I'm going to press pause while we have a quick chat about tabletop. I think High Elves look decent. I mean, especially when in comparison to the rest. I think High Elves are the best elves at the moment. Depending on the tier-in, obviously, but in general, unless they've screwed up the tier-in really badly, High Elves are the best elves. Pro Elves are fine still if you get a bunch of shit with them. They're a bit worse off, so you need more money than you did before. Oh, then no. Yeah. I mean, I'd just go something obvious. Old World Alliance, Undead. I think Undead do really well in Poverty Bowl. Veli's in a lot of trouble here. These removals have been rough for him. He's down to 7 players, which is crazy. I like this. Gives the rat coach something to worry about. I mean, goblins are better. No, like, you know, they're just better than they used to be, right? I've got no idea, Prank. I'd have to look. I don't get to play. Gets the full pow. Would he have got it if he hadn't given him the 3 dice? Yeah, he would. Didn't have to give him the 3 dice there. And now we're in some trouble. Are we going to do the jumps? Are we going to do the 1 in 9s through? Didn't even get the pow, so we're 1 in 9 in. What? What? Oh, Veli's decided to just not score. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I mean, he's just getting diced, isn't he, as well? Right, he has technically got 2 scoring threats. Very technically. Not anymore. He's just not going to score, is he? Didn't make that a 3 dice, which is unforgivable. There you go. Veli just doesn't score. Just got banged out. Really not very aggressive play from him. Very passive in these last couple of turns. Was very scared, I guess, at giving up a counter score. Wait a minute. Damn, he can't do it. He really, really needed to be 1 forward. Because then he would only need 1 push. Oh my god, now he's snaked as well? Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is just basically a dice-in combined with some passive play. Full pows him. Scatter the ball. I hope he catches it on one of those 3 rats. Catches it on the rat that's active. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Complete and total comedy level dicing. Well, at least this is just a dice in and is not just being awful. So at least we get to talk about something. So here, once again, to me, the play is to score, right? To just quick score, especially as Veli has not centered his catcher. Can only reach there. So I would set it up for a quick score. Like going 2-0 up here, almost certainly. I mean, it guarantees you the draw, and you probably get the win. I think this is a mistake from Veli. The stripper should be in the center. These should be on the LOS. I do like that he's... I don't know... I was going to say, I do like that he's put the thing... Oh, we're going to find out the problem with this. Oh, look at that. How nice. How nice for us. We talked about it a couple of games ago, where I said it's not... So the reason people put this back is because they're scared of a solid defense. But the problem is, as we're about to find out, when you blitz here, this is a 2+. Like... Or you could blitz here, and this is a 2+. It gives access to the center. Which is the worst thing you can do. Because that means you have access to the outside via the weak spots and via the center. Whereas if they were forward, that doesn't exist. If these were forward, it doesn't exist. So we're going to blitz here, and then we're going to hope we can roll some 2s and be under the ball. I mean, it's the right shape. It's in the wrong space. They should all be 1 forward. There's no reason to not be there. Like, you shouldn't be scared of a solid defense. If a solid defense happens, you should be like, oh, good, I wasn't blitzed on. No, I wouldn't. I mean, even against, like, humans or something, they can just do a 3+ through there. And if they're 1-0 down and they've got a blitz, you try it, right? If the ball is there and you can get a catcher underneath it for a 3, you do it. Like, and that works twice as often as it doesn't work. You roll the dice you need to roll. So just defend properly. There we go. 2 2s. There's now a catcher under the ball. There's another 2. He's semi-defended. There's another 2. And he finally fails one. So now they got to get the ball back. Just because of their shitty, like, defensive shape. Like, this could be all pushes. He doesn't have a strip baller, the rat coach. So this could just be all pushes now. And then Veli just scores. Okay, luckily he gets a wrestle. Could land on him. Doesn't. Could 1 in 9 the pickup. But that's one of his rerolls gone. Killing his own rat up here. Shame it doesn't. Would have been nice. Wait, is that a block? I just realized that's a block. Oh, God. Okay. Casual 1 in 9 with a loner that gets a removal because Blood Bowl is dog shit. All right, so now we have a 1 in 9 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 pow. Might as well just stand the others up, probably. Move these down. Just move him down. Stand him up, and then just go for the 1 in 9. Why? Why would you go for a harder dodge? It's pointless. Yeah, they put it back to be worse. I had an argument with someone somewhere. It was in the Blood Bowl community Facebook group. Like, you know, it's one of these groups where it's like, if you don't post like how amazing like Blood Bowl is and how the sun shines out of Blood Bowl's arse, 6 people argue with you. And someone was like, "Oh man, the new kickoff table, I'm glad they made it better." I'm like, where? I'm sorry, did I miss like where they made it better? Like, Dodgy Snack is barely better. It's still shit. But Charge is now the old, worse version of Blitz. That's way worse than Dodgy Snack is better than Officious Ref. Like, the kickoff table is worse, surely. It's definitely not better. At best, it's the same. Dodgy Snack could be worse. That's the thing. That's why I think it's just a sideways move. Like, it could be better, but it could be worse. Like, you could have to run around with your best gutter runner being armor 6 and slower. Blitzed forward. Should have blitzed from an angle. Should have blitzed from an angle, Valley. Should have blitzed from an angle. That's why I did that when I did it. And he went in the crowd because you blitzed forward. Valley, 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 Valley. Completely on you, mate. Completely on you. Just to be clear, it went down. So if he'd blitzed from an angle and got the power, it would have gone there and he could have scored. It's his own fault, and we called it in advance, so I'm calling myself awesome again. I should have dodged that, right? Should have just dodged and come down here. Was that a blitz? Okay. It's a choice. I guess we're going for another 3+ pickup then. I mean, to be fair, the wrestler is on the ground, so... Makes the 3+. Oh, wait. Snakes! It's a snake! It's definitely not better, just to be clear. The options are mostly the same or definitely worse. Those are the only 2 logical options. Because the worst result on the kickoff table, Blitz, is back to being the bad version of Blitz, which is more impactful than any other change on the kickoff table. So for me, the kickoff table is worse again. But I at least could see an argument that it's countered by, like, the slightly better versions of the other stuff. Sure, but they can use all their skills and stuff, which is the problem with that. And nothing will ever convince me that kickoff tables should be in competitive games anyway. It's not yet, to be daft. It's literally one, not even a turn, is it? It's a bit of a turn. A bit of one turn, we don't have it ruin entire games. But that's not because of the game, though, is it, Raina? Like, the reason that it makes setups more important is because, for some reason, the majority of people playing Blood Bowl are shit. If the majority of people playing Blood Bowl actually listened and gave a shit, or it was a bigger game, everyone would just set up against a blitz, and therefore the blitz would be annoying. Like, it'd just be an annoyance. It's like, hey, we're going to have this random event that just means that if your opponent is rubbish, it makes it worse. Or if you've done damage and your opponent can't defend against a blitz, then also they just lose because of this random event that you can't do anything about. All of them, every single event on the kickoff table, it can ruin a game. Every single one, even the smallest ones. Weather can ruin a game because you can use kick and weather can throw it out anyway. They can just remove your skill. You can use kick to guarantee that it doesn't go outside of the pitch, and weather can throw it out of the pitch, and it gives them a touchback. So even the weather result can ruin a game. A reroll can ruin a game. Winning a Pray to Nuffle and having it be Mighty Blow can ruin a game. Like, they all can ruin games. And for what? For what benefit? What possible benefit? Like, no one's ever explained the benefit of the kickoff table. What's the positive to counteract the negative? That they don't set up 11 players on the LOS. How is that a negative to the game? Who cares? It has no positives. Fairly going for the win. Could have stalled that out for the draw, couldn't he? But he's going for the win. Still hasn't done any damage, so it's still 10v11. No, it's a mix-up of different events, Wintergreen. You could have... there used to be Pitch Invasion. And also Throw a Rock with two different events. But Pitch Invasion did, like, put down a large amount of your teams. There's a clip on my channel of the old Pitch Invasion where, like, I'm like, oh, Pitch Invasion, did I have fame? And the next thing that happens is, like, 10 of my opponent's team are stunned. And I just win. Double fame could do that. Like, double fame could knock down an entire team, yeah. So, like, people point to that and say, see, it's better. It's like, I don't want it to be better. I want it to be gone. Gone is better as well. Not existing is also better. What are you doing? Okay, he just went down to one reroll there. So, don't do this, right? He didn't make a cage. He made, like, this, and then he can't eat the pickup because look how many players it could land on. Make a wider cage. Like, stop these players getting through. Like, screen up here, and then if you do snake and drop the ball, they have to come through the player, and it'll be on in a tackle zone minimum. Could drop behind you, obviously, get lucky. Whereas here, if you snake this pickup, it could drop on any of these and land out here. It could drop on any of these and they could catch it, and they're sackable. Like, people need to understand failure state. Like, it's so annoying. What a lucky blitz that was. What a doubly lucky blitz that was. Yet another Kaz. Gets the full pow. I will say I don't like that he didn't move the other players. It's a bit sloppy, especially as that was a dodge in there, wasn't it? Didn't he do a dodge? Yeah, he cut a corner there. Should have moved these other players first before you cut a fucking corner. Come on, Vel. You know better than that. Look, they're just moving. They're just moving to different squares. Why aren't they already there? Cut that corner when he could have just gone through that square and stood there. Fucking agility teams, man. They bring out the worst in people. I do everything I can to not roll dice. Like, with any team, regardless of who it is. Like, when moving around and stuff. Like, you just... Sorry, to not roll irrelevant dice. Like, dice that have no real benefit. Gets another pow. Doesn't kill him. Bonus. Hey! There's the Apo. Oh, he came back down. Interesting. I thought he would have gone over there to be the other blitzer. I don't really like him being the screen, right? Yeah, okay. Just don't dodge him, man. Yeah, I mean, like, why are you dodging him? I mean, just don't dodge him. You're not going to re-roll it. It's a 3+. What's the point of dodging him? Now you haven't got him anymore. He would have just been there if you just left him there. Oh, yeah, you haven't got anyone near you, mate. That's pretty shit. Lost his blitz. Now he just has to, like, hunker down. Full power on the gutter is nice. Not nice enough. Sad face. Can we fix this before we roll dice? Yep, thank you. Nope, still not. Okay, never mind. We're doing it. We're doing it. And a 1 in 9. Pretty rough there. It's an annoying 1 in 9 to do because he just gets to mighty blow him now. Oh, the full power on the 2 dice. Oh, weird. That's not the right direction, but it doesn't matter because he cast him. Of course he has. And we're down to, like, desperation mode now for Veli. We're probably going to have to dive. This doesn't look strong enough. Like, this looks bad. This looks like he's going to lose. Okay, he's gone quite far down the pitch here. Like, he's going to have to dodge and rush. So we got multiple 1 in 36s happening. It's in this line now. Okay, he's not going to have to dodge. Oh, wait. Oh, my days. That was it. That was the not loss right there. That loner reroll. 50-50 shot on the loner reroll. And instead, of course, it's a full pow into removal. I mean, that's not good enough, is it? Obviously. I guess now we're just doing the dive. Kind of sucks. Oh, wait, this is a 1 dice to chain to up to hit the screen out of the way. So made it a 2 dice, sadly. Gets the wrestle. It's just a 1D now then. Still can't get the 2. Oh my days, he's run a scoring threat down instead of making this a 2D. Wow, okay. You have no other players, Veli. I don't know if you noticed that. Bad scatter. 1 in 9s. Of course he did. So the play was right, but he needed to make it riskier. He couldn't afford to use the extra players to do that. Like, this should have been a 1D. So he had this player running this scoring threat down. He should have used one of these so that he had the blitzer available. Like, he needed to make it riskier so that there was a more positive upside to the play. Right play, but he just made it too safe, right? Like, the most likely result of that is still a score for the Rats. Oh, there's a 1 in 36. That was a 2+2+ instead of a 1 in 9 2+ with the thrower, right? The thrower's, yeah. Why didn't... Okay, so that's wrong, isn't it? It's just objectively wrong. You just pick up with the sure hands and hand off, and then it's a 1 in 9 and a 1 in 6 instead of a 1 in 6 and a 1 in 6. But again, it's Blood Bowl. As I mentioned a million times, Blood Bowl doesn't care if you do the objectively wrong play the vast majority of the time. You'll just get away with it. And he does. One KO all game, yeah. You can tell a game's gone badly for you when you are losing 2-1 on turn 16 and you still have 2 rerolls left. You didn't have any players to do anything with, so nothing to reroll. The KO was his own... player. I don't remember. No, he's got enough. He only needs 2 pushes. Oh no, he needs 3 pushes. He doesn't. Maybe he didn't have enough. I don't remember. Anyway, that was funny. Anyway, it doesn't matter because he just immediately rolled all pows into murder. That'll look better on his dice log, won't it? In a game where he rolled not many pows and not many armor breaks, to have there be all pows and straight murder. To have like 7 out of your last 9 dice be 6s. Anyway, there we go. Veli sadly loses. Feufollet moves on with a win. You might like detect bias and stuff. I don't pretend to be unbiased. I want the better players to go through, so I have like better games to watch. And Feufollet far worse than Veli, so will be slightly sad if Veli doesn't end up in the later rounds and Feufollet does, but it's fine for Feufollet, isn't it? He's going to be happy. Anyway, we will see you in the next game. That's another one done.